morning, Salesforce. Very happy to be here to be able to speak to you a little bit about what I do with ADP. I am the District Manager of Small Business Services Division for ADP, and I specialize in payroll services. So to kick off the agenda, and with this thing not working, hold on. Oh, sorry. This doesn't work. It doesn't either. Wait.
All right, Tony will do it.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so our agenda for today. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about who I am, both personally and professionally. I'm going to give you a little bit of ADP at a glance. I'm going to mention a little bit of the different business segments that we have. I'm also going to talk about how ADP helps small businesses as well as large organizations. I'm also going to mention a little bit about the competitors. Why is it that small business owners decide to switch over to ADP for their payroll processing? I'm going to give you a brief overview of the system that we use to run payroll so you get an idea more or less of how it works. Then I'm going to, I ask obviously, and then I'm going to open it up for questions and answers if we do end up having a little bit of time. So moving on to the next slide, please, Tony. All right, so in case you haven't seen my face, here it is. My name is Maria Torres. I am 100% Colombian, born and raised. Been in this country for 8 years. I have over 10 years of experience. Let's just put it that because I don't want to reveal my age. But my undergraduate degree is from Florida International University, where I concentrated in human resource management. And it was a bachelor's degree, obviously. And then my MBA I obtained from Florida Atlantic University, and with a concentration in entrepreneurship and international business. My background, as Judy mentioned previously, I worked in the financial industry before, working for Bank of America, Wells Fargo, at the time was Wachovia, and now I'm with ADP. On a personal level, again, I'm 100% Colombian, so if you guys need any advice on coffee, please let me know. I am engaged to be married next year, April 4th, to a wonderful, wonderful man. His name is Ricardo. I've been with him for the last 4 years. I love him very much. So the way that I work is my faith comes first, my spiritual development comes first, my family comes second, and then third, my job. And then also, that's my beautiful Lena. That's my boxer. She's 4 years old, and she is absolutely amazing. If you ever have a chance to meet with her, I will introduce you to my dog. All right, so moving into ADP, a little bit of glance. Our CEO is Carlos Rodriguez. He sits up in New Jersey, where our headquarters are. ADP was established in 1949, and we are publicly traded. We have over 60,000 employees worldwide, and we have presence in over 125 different countries. We are the #1 payroll company, and we're the only U.S. company that is global. We are AAA rated by Standard & Poor's and Moody's, and we actually, our client retention is nearly 90%, and our average tenure with clients is about 10 years. And we pay 1 out of 6 Americans, so it just goes to show you how big we are. Moving into the different business segments, we have our national accounts, which is for businesses that have 1,000 employees or more. Then we have major accounts, which is anywhere from 50 employees to 999 1,000. Small business services, which is 1 through 49, and then we also have our PEO, our professional employer organization division, and we also have our international services, which is for companies that have international presence. Now, how is it that I ended up joining this company? I joined in 2013. My first contact with ADP was when I worked at Bank of America. I had an ADP rep that was assigned to my bench, so I worked very closely with her. And I used to sell all of her products, so it was an easy transition for me. So I officially became on the books as an ADP rep in 2013. Within my tenure of ADP, I've generated over $150,000 in revenue for ADP. I've converted over 70 clients over to ADP, and right now I'm pacing for Rookie of the Year award. So I'm the #1 rep in the region right now, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, so how is it that we help small business owners? Typically when I meet with any small business owner, there's 3 things that they have in mind. They have cash flow concerns. They want to make sure that they have the cash flow in order to make their business grow. Also people management. From the HR standpoint, they want to make sure that they attract and retain those quality employees. They're going to take their business to the next level. And then also risk and management, which is anywhere from compliance with the IRS around payroll filings, or anything about with the Department of Labor, anywhere from having a proper job description posted all the way to an employee handbook. So these are solutions that we provide to our small businesses. Now, typically, a small business is one of these 4 different stages. They're either in the startup phase, survival stage, takeoff stage, or success stage. So depending on which phase of the business they are, there's different areas of concern that as an ADP consultant, we've tried to address as properly as we can. A study done by ESA revealed that 48% of small business owners out there are concerned with cash flow. At the same time, we also found that within any HR team, 58% of their time is spent in basically working on adhering to different policies and procedures around HR compliance rather than focusing on what matters the most, which is developing their talent to help their business grow. At the same time, the Department of Labor shows that 7 out of 10 businesses out there are out of compliance. This could be anywhere from misfiling payroll tax or not having a labor law poster up there. So anything that could be related to employee classification or compliance adherence to different labor laws, 7 out of 10 businesses out there are out of compliance. So that's one area that we can help. And then it also showed that employees are disgruntled. So within a year, 1 out of 4 employees out there will be changing jobs. So how's that going to impact a small business owner? If your right-hand person ends up leaving, then you have to spend the time trying to hire new people and trying to bring them on board. So through a streamlined solution of integration and innovation, ADP is able to provide cash management solutions that are going to help with cash flow. It's also going to provide HR services that's going to help with attracting the right employees. And then we're also going to be providing streamlined solutions for compliance around the Department of Labor or the IRS. So what does this all mean? How can ADP help? Now this right here, electronic registration, payroll, tax liability, hiring and onboarding, new hire reporting, these are all responsibilities of the employer. Now I ask you as a small business owner, if you have actually sat down and spent the time taking a look at all these different areas of concern that can negatively impact your business, if one of these is out of compliance, your business could be out of business. So this is something that we help with electronic registrations. We make sure that your business is registered properly, not just to file taxes, but also state unemployment insurance or anything that has to do with running your business with payroll tax liabilities as well. We make sure that all those reports and all those files are done correctly. Hiring and onboarding, so these are all different streamlined solutions of HR, anywhere from hiring with a correct proper job description all the way through termination. So anything that has to do with the employee life cycle, that's something that we help. And then the new hire reporting as well. When you hire someone, you have to report it with the state within 20 days, just to make sure that there's no child support that needs to be paid. So if there's any wage garnishments, that's something that we can help you with, and we help you stay in compliance. Moving on to the next slide, also we have time and attendance tracking. And if you don't pay overtime, if you don't keep track of the hours that your employees are working, that's something that can also represent a huge fine for your business, and that's something that we want to avoid. Obviously, payroll processing, tracking and storing any HR information, anything that's related to your employees, I-9s, W-4s, anything that has to do with onboarding for your employees. Also, compliance responsibilities, making sure that you stay in compliance with local and federal tax laws, and then also with unemployment claims. So these are the areas where we help. And then our biggest competitors, Paychex, Intuit, Oasis, FoundryPay, Self-Care, Payroll Services, Southeast Personnel Leasing. So anybody that you know that may be using one of these competitors, I want to meet with them because I know that I can bring them on board with ADP. Now, why do you switch to ADP? Well, first of all, we're the largest payroll organization out there. Second of all, we work in a cloud-based system, so all the reports are real-time. You can download them immediately. We have mobile solutions anywhere from employee portals to employer portals, so everything is streamlined under one umbrella. We're a AAA company, like I said before, and we basically streamline your cash flow to make sure that all your taxes are paid on time and that you're not charged any fees or anything like that. Moving on to the other screen. This is just a brief overview of what our run system looks like. This is what we use to basically run the payroll. So you would get a username and a password. This operates with the same security as any online banking system does. so you know that all your information is stored is safe. Now, when you're ready to run your payroll, we'll have all your employees' information there. If you have the time and attendance tracking system, is that it? I'm done? Okay. Well, if you want to see more, please come and see me. Again, Maria Torres with ADP Payroll Services, where we are in the business of your success. Thank you.